Okay, I gotta tell you about the time my coworker almost got possessed. My coworker was a Muslim man who roomed with a Christian guy. He was adamant about his faith. Prayed 5 times a day, practiced all of the ritualistic washing of the hands, face, and feet before he prayed and ate, celebrated Ramadan, followed all the customs of Islam, and even planned on taking a trip to Hajj in Mecca one day. Now, his roommate wasn't just a Christian. He was a member of a Christian band. He told me how annoyed he used to become when the band would come over and they'd start practicing in the house. He would go over to the roommate's room, tell him that he was disrespecting him and demanding that he stop with all of the noise. He would be glad when his roommate would go on the road with his band to play at churches or wherever they went. He said he was just happy that they left the house so that he could have some peace and quiet and not hear all of that Jesus stuff, you know? So one particular night, my friend said he was home alone. His roommate had gone on the road with his band and he was relieved to have some peace and quiet. So he's in his room, he's laying on his bed when a giant being came out of the floor and entered into his room. He said this thing was about 9 feet tall and very wide. Of course, he was petrified, but this giant entity wasn't satisfied with just scaring the crap out of him. He began to try to engulf him by entering through his feet. He tried to possess him. So slowly this thing begins possessing him. Immediately he starts to chant every Islamic prayer that he knows. Allahu Akbar, and he's saying it over and over again. Meanwhile, the spirit continues from his feet to his legs, to his stomach, his chest, and then he's becoming frantic, wondering in his mind, why is this thing not leaving me? So this spirit gets to his upper chest. And he said at that point, he remembered some of the things his roommate said in the name of Jesus, the blood, and he just got desperate, you know? So he said he started reciting those things. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. The blood, I plead the blood. He said at that point, this entity stopped and like jumped off of him screaming immediately and disappeared. And he said that rocked him to his core, you know? He had been a Muslim for many years. He was a practicing Muslim, believed that Allah could protect him from anything, you know? And he went into a stump for about 3 or 4 years. You know, he's like questioning Allah, like, what's going on? Here it is, I'm speaking your name, I'm saying Allahu Akbar, and this thing keeps like trying to possess me. I say in the name of Jesus, and this thing like jumps off of me. God, who are you? He said he was confused. And he said it took him a while and some studying and some pondering and some questioning from God to find out that the true God, the one with power, was Jesus Christ. But really stuck with me is what he said, this entity. You know what he said, y'all? This thing looked like a giant Pikachu. Yep. A 9-foot wide. He wasn't so cute. Pikachu. Yep. You got to get them all. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is something that I used to tell my son about. You got to leave these Pikachus alone. I have to tell you, one time my son saw one of the dragon things. I don't know who it was, but it's the one that's a dragon and he has all of these nails coming out of him. I have to ask my son about it. But that thing came into his room, manifested in his room. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. Have any of you ever had that kind of experience? What did you do about it? Do you know Jesus? Do you have a relationship with him? What was your experience? Make sure you let me know in the comments. Okay. And if you want to hear more stories like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And please think about supporting this ministry. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Come to the well where mercy flows, living water for the thirsty soul.